On today's On Location, I'm here with PJ Vick. We're on Saginaw Bay, Michigan. It is February 15th, and this show will air this coming Sunday. And we are enjoying, we're at the end of a phenomenal day out here on the bay. Lots of walleyes caught, some big fish. Didn't start out great.
No.
We made a gamble. We were up a little shallower in 25 foot of water to start the day. That was not the play.
We eliminated water. We did what you're supposed to do, put together a game plan, executed said game plan. So, I mean...
I caught a big perch.
Yeah, you did. You caught a jumbo.
So we're about 11 miles off the east shore right now?
Yeah, about 11 miles off.
Started in 25, not so great. Some fish moved through, but I think that was just a transition area.
Yeah.
They were moving from shallower where they fed overnight out to deeper water where we're at now. We're in 29 foot of water. And this is where the bite's taking place right now. The fish are willing to eat, but they are incredibly picky. I don't know if they're overly fed or if it's just really deep, strong cold front that's got them in a funk. But we rifled through so many baits, and we found the one that they were willing to eat, which is a 3/16 ounce Tingler spoon. That's a VMC product. And the color that they wanted, they were just super particular based on light levels. So when we got out on this deeper water, it was midday. The cloud cover broke out. We had some sunshine, and they were all over this gold-backed perch color.
Yes.
The flash. Yep. That was by far the kind of like the game changer for us to actually get some of these fish to eat. Where earlier in the day we'd mark fish, jigging wraps, ripping wraps, slab wraps, jigging minnow.
Yeah.
I mean,
you could get them to chase on just about anything, but sealing the deal, that was a whole nother.
Absolutely. So then once the cloud cover came back in late afternoon, that's when we had to switch over to some more vibrant patterns, UV green, and then as we got closer to dark, that glow goldfish. Orange on one side, kind of like a combination of gold and orange on the other, and I was actually glowing that up. We put some really nice fish topside on the ice here today, and anybody wanted to come out here, you got to realize that this is some pretty new ice.
Yeah.
Guys just started fishing this week.
Yes.
I mean, what were you seeing as you were coming out here? As far as ice conditions, what would you tell people at home about, what to look for, what to be careful of?
Yeah, I mean, Saginaw Bay, any Great Lake for that matter, definitely known for active cracks. Always watch your wind direction. Do not go off of a shoreline where there's a strong wind blowing
at your back.
Also, another good rule of thumb here is if you have an overly strong north wind that's coming right down the pipe, that current will back the water up in here and then
flush it right out.
The flush
once the wind stops.
Once the wind stops, yeah.
Right.
So, in as far as us and our adventure coming out here, we were checking the ice every couple miles or so. Drill a hole, watch for any irregularities. If you see something that looks different than the rest,
don't go check it out.
Stay away from it. Right. Yeah, and pretty much any active crack or even a crack that you're not sure is active, check that crack before you cross it.
Spud bar it. Get off your machine. Don't just pound over the top of it. That's what gets people in trouble. In shallower 25 foot of water, we were seeing 6 to 8 inches ice.
Yeah.
There's actually more ice out deeper. And I think it's because it busted it up a couple times, stacked it up a little bit.
We're sitting on the old sheet of ice that had started in the back end of the bay and got blown up in the area that we're at and finally settled in here. So
as soon as we wrap up with this, we're going to head straight to Lake Erie, which is one of those other lakes in the top 3. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one's number 1 at the top of my list personally.
Thanks for checking us out. Enjoy this show and be on the lookout in weeks to come for something that we hope is going to be as equally awesome from Lake Erie.
In-Depth Outdoors on Location, presented by Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters. Reed's offers the best service, best price, best advice on all your favorite ice fishing gear. Guaranteed. Find them online at reedsports.com.